It's a cold morning today in California. Last night's low ranged from a low of 18 to 22 degrees depending where you're at. What we're looking at here now are some mandarin oranges. These are the ones that you see in the Cuties and halos. You can see the grower's been running water. You can see the water in the middle of the furrow. And the water continues to run until the air temperature is above 32 degrees. Across the way is a traditional navel orange. You can see the frost on the tree. These are later navels. These will be harvested in January or even February. The problem with these, there's not a lot of sugar in these oranges. It's early. Here we are the second week of December and we're having these low 20-degree temperatures, which is unseasonable. Normal temperatures for this time of year are 30s, which is perfectly fine for citrus. This type of temperature usually occurs in the latter part of December, early January, when all the citrus has more sugar and is much more cold hardy. As you can see, they're running the wind machines. What this does, this stirs up the air, the upper atmosphere, bringing it down to the lower levels. That's called an inversion layer. Up high, the air is warmer, 30-40 feet up, and that warmer air is brought down. It might be only a couple degrees, but every little bit helps. It typically costs a grower about $150 to $200 a day per machine to run that during frost season. Today we're into day 5 of about a 9-day stretch of cold weather. Not the longest stretch we've ever had. 2 years ago we had a 28-day consecutive stretch of frost protection. Here's 2 examples of the oranges in the fields next to me. Obviously the larger one on the left is your traditional navel orange. Notice how thick the rind is. It's 2 to 3 times thicker than the rind on the mandarin. That rind is also like an extra layer of insulation, just like putting on a heavier jacket. You got a heavy jacket versus a light jacket. The thicker one's going to stay warmer and resist the frost longer. There is a little bit of icing going on the mandarin orange right up the edge of the skin, so there is some damage out here. And that's probably going to be very typical for the later mandarin type varieties. Once again, being later, they're lower in sugar. One advantage the growers do have this year versus last year, the sugars on these oranges are about a month ahead of last year. The crops in California in general were early this year, and that early season has translated into early navels and citrus crops.